Hey, this is Pete with Crunch Time Coaching, and of course we've got Matt Bradshaw, and we're here with Sloane Stephens coach Kamau Murray and Hoffman, is that correct?
Yes.
Great. And I was out there watching the match yesterday with Sloane Stephens, and it was so inspirational to watch that, especially when she got off the court. She said, you know, a couple weeks ago I was 980 in the world, and now I'm up to 150, and she had that big win against Safarova. It was just really cool. Now, what happened? How did you guys get together, and how have you helped her back and get on this journey?
I think she's more appreciative of the opportunity to play. I mean, when you have the game taken away from you for 9 months, and you're commentating for Tennis Channel, you're watching other people play and compete, and she's a true competitor. So I think that she really missed that, and so you know she's been very positive, very open-minded. There's a lot less pressure coming back because there's no expectation. And so she's been, you know, really working hard. So she deserves all the credit. I mean, we're just there to guide her and help to make sure that all the boxes are checked.
It feels different. It's more of just like, I'd say probably like a new outlook. It's just like, okay, like, I'm so excited to be on the court and just like, oh my God, like every time I go on the court, I'm like, this is so much fun. Like, whereas last time I'm like, okay, this is probably like 6 months into the year, you're like, I'm tired.
You know, the job as a coach is, especially the day of the match, is to take as much pressure off of the player as possible. They already have enough pressure. And so even in practice, a practice after an injury can also be full of pressure. And so you keep it fun. You'll see she and I talking and smiling and we're joking or whatever. We can keep it light. And it's by design, right? It's not because we're goofing around. It's just like, the air's a little thick out here right now, so let's sort of loosen it up a little bit.
I think the best part about tennis is not playing for a while and having no points to defend and just watching your ranking just slowly creep up because you're like, ooh, past you, ooh, you have points to defend, ooh, those are dropping. Like, it's just, that's actually kind of fun.
Tell me, as you guys work together, you're the hitting partner, what are the key ingredients to a successful practice? What's it got to be in every practice that she's prepared to go out there and do battle and win?
When it comes to, you know, either a match day or just a practice day, we pretty much judge her on her focus, on her intensity, keeping the drills pretty short, depending on the strategy that we're, you know, trying to implement during that match. Making sure that, you know, mentally and physically she's ready. When it comes to off day when there's no matches, you know, Kamau and I kind of talk, you know, prior to the practice, kind of come up with, you know, different drills that we think will help her, you know, improve either, you know, technically or tactically. But, you know, we always try to focus either on one or two things at most.
What kind of stuff was she doing when, you know, she couldn't move around? If anything at all?
Yeah, I think when you have a broken left wheel, right, and you can't move, I think you can still you know, keep your mind sharp by, you know, watching a lot of matches and obviously working with Tennis Channel. She did that. She would call me. She would call us a couple times a week and say, oh, did you see this match? Or, oh my God, it's 6-all in the third. And we'd stay on the phone for 15, 20 minutes and kind of walk through, you know, just casually talk about the match. But I think talking about tennis helps you sort of mentally kind of engage and stay close to the game.
Yeah.
You know, her upper body was able to function, so she did a lot of upper body exercises. And then she got a lot of rest. I mean, I think sometimes when you've been playing since you were 18 and now you're 24 years old without a long break, it's a good recharge.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was good. I think she definitely did what she could with the bad left leg. Yeah. She swam some days, a lot of upper body exercises. I came out to LA a couple times just to spend time with her and watch matches. So I think from an intellectual standpoint, she's grown over the past 9 months. You know, sitting on a set with Justin Gimelstob and Paul Annacone and Brett Haber definitely doesn't hurt, you know, talking about tennis. So I think that was a big help. And, you know, right now, even when we have dinner and lunchtime conversation, you know, 2 years ago the conversation was sort of one-sided with me doing all the talking, and now she has, you know, some input and some insights that make sense. So it's fun. You know, he'll say, you know, Sloane knows that I'm in it for her, not in it for the check. And so I think that affords me a little bit more grace to push her further than probably some other people were allowed to.
Very good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good luck with the tournament.
Hey, thank you, guys.
We'd love to see Sloane hold the trophy at the end.
If you win this thing, what are you going to do to celebrate?
I'm definitely not thinking that far ahead, and I'd probably just go back to Cracker Barrel.